Hello, this is Danny. Welcome to a whole nother awesome review. Today I'll be reviewing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. Unrated edition. So anyways, so get this. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake came out in 2003 and was made by Platinum Dunes. Later on, there was a prequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 made by Platinum Dunes that came out in 2006. It was called the Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning, and it told the origins of Leatherface. Down. So anyways, so this is a fantastic horror prequel. Probably one of the best horror prequels in cinematic history. This is a great prequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, and it really does tell the origins. Now, Leatherface was born in August of 1939, and his mother gives birth to him in a slaughterhouse and dies due to complications on the spot. Then the owner of the slaughterhouse takes baby Leatherface, throws him in a garbage can, and the old lady from the Hewitt residence decides to raise the baby as her own when she finds him in the garbage can. So there you go. He was a trash baby, and he grew up to be a psychotic murderer. So anyways, and maybe, and interestingly enough, the owner of the slaughterhouse actually says that, that she was a drinker. So maybe that explains why Leatherface is such a psycho, because it must be a mental condition, I think. Or the way he grew up. I think it's probably the Hewitts that made him go crazy, because they're insane. There seems to be some kind of humanity within this character, Leatherface. If you ever watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, or the prequel, you'll notice that he's kind of hesitant to murder people. It's actually Sheriff Hoyt that tells him to go cut people up. So Sheriff Hoyt is probably the reason why he's a psycho, I would say. And interestingly enough, you learn that Leatherface was born with a skin condition. And at the age of 9, he actually cut animals up and tried to put it on his face. And that's kind of, showing that it's going to get to, like, human faces, basically. So anyways, we flash forward to 1969, and these people are on a road trip, and there's, like, freaking Hell's Angels after them or whatever, on the motorcycles. And there's this motorcycle, Hell's Angel, girl after them, and she wants to pull them over, and she has a gun or whatever. She's in a motorcycle gang, basically. And what happens? They hit a cow. Bam! Now, how did the cow get there? I don't know how the hell the cow was in the middle of the road. Maybe Sheriff Hoyt put him in the middle of the road or something. I don't know. It actually explains that his name wasn't Sheriff Hoyt, and before that, because he actually killed the sheriff and took his identity. His name was actually Charlie Hewitt. So there you go. Interesting fact. This is a very good prequel. I highly suggest it. It's a great movie. I don't want to spoil it for you. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction to what happens in the movie. And let's just say there's a lot of cutting up people. And there's a lot of brutal murdering in this film right here. Very good. So anyways, if I was to rate the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning, out of 10, I would give it a 10 out of 10 because it's a fantastic prequel. Now, if I was to compare it to the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, I would say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake is a little bit better. Personally, I think it's a little bit better of a film. But this actually tells you everything you want to know from the first movie. It fills in the gaps, basically. They're both really good films. This one is actually probably gorier. But personally, I like the 2003 version even better because it's got Jessica Biel in it. And you can't beat Jessica Biel screaming. Seriously. Like, have you heard her scream? She's insane. Alright? The girls in this movie screaming are pretty good. They got the girl from the Fast and the Furious in it, you know. But you can't beat Jessica Biel screaming at me. Come on. She's like, woof. You know. But, I mean, they're pretty good too, though. You know. And, yeah. So, I would highly suggest this film, and I would say buy it. So, let's talk about the Blu-ray quality of this film, and the Blu-ray itself, shall we? So, the Blu-ray of this film has very good picture. The blacks are really deep. The picture is very nice, and it brings out a lot of really nice details. Like when Leatherface is actually putting the skin on his face, it has like this shot, and like you can see like all the details and like the mask, and it's pretty disgusting, yeah. And it's awesome. You can see like every detail in this film. Like it's really high def, really good Blu-ray disc. Seriously. And the sound is probably this is probably one of the best sounding Blu-rays I have in my collection. Oh, and I just noticed that it's English 5.1 DTS HD master audio. No wonder this movie sounds so good. See, they in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 Blu-ray, they had True HD, and this is DTS HD master audio. So this has even a higher sound quality than the previous 2003 Blu-ray disc. So yeah, that's why it sounds so good. But yeah, you can hear like everything in this Blu-ray. It's fantastic. Like you can hear a 360 of the chainsaw going around the room. You can hear people screaming over there, and then you got your, you know, it's just like boom, boom, boom. It's like awesome. Probably, yeah, I would say definitely one of the best sounding Blu-rays in my collection. Definitely worth the money. I would highly suggest it. The only downside to this Blu-ray is there's no special features. What is up with that? The 2003 edition had special features, but this edition does not. Why? Why no special features? I don't understand. It had a lot of good special features on the DVD. Why didn't they transfer it over to the Blu-ray? I don't really understand. But I'm not too mad about that, you know. I mean, I like the behind-the-scenes documentary, but I already own the DVD, so I can just pop that in and watch the behind-the-scenes there, you know. But all in all, I would say this is a fantastic Blu-ray. I rate it 10 out of 10, and I would say everybody pick this up. And to all my subscribers out there, and to everybody watching, have a happy Halloween. And rock on. Yeah, yeah.